I think it took that shot then.
All right.
Right.
So here we are.
I'm waking up. Yes.
She is wearing purple. She matches my hat.
It does as well. That's good.
Isn't that
It's
cool?
black hat, but it's got purple in it.
Yeah, she didn't even notice.
I didn't. And you got a red lead on. I don't
That's
think
right.
we need
Some
that.
people wear dog collars. I wear a dog lead.
Yes, I drag him around.
And welcome to today's Feel It Real Fun show. My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
And we're waiting for the live viewer.
Yep. The one of them.
Yep.
Two,
Oh, the live
three.
viewer. Yay. So, long time ago. Hey, we've got it. The live viewer is here. This
Is
is
it?
fabulous.
Wonder who it is.
Don't know. Let's do our crass commercial
Might
message.
be
That way
Andrea.
people could be Andrea.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Andre.
Andre.
It's Leah. Hello, Leah.
Oh, it's Leah.
Well, it could be Andre because now there's
There's
two. There's three.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have proven that we can count. This is excellent.
Yeah.
So visit us at freeneville.com. So today,
Yes.
right, Victoria and I get up. And
Oh, yes.
oh, yes. And it's time to take Brucey Boy out for a pee.
Yeah, because we've got two dogs now, just in case
Yeah.
some of you didn't know.
Yeah, they're all,
Hi,
hey,
Steve.
So right now they're out in Russell. Okay, episode 13, if you
13.
don't know what that means. So they're out visiting Russell.
Yep.
But earlier today, it's time to take Bruce out for his pee. So I put
It's
him on
dark.
the lead.
It's like
dark
6
out
in the
right?
morning.
It's
Yeah.
it's dark here at 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
right? And Emmett's sitting in his bed looking so lovely.
Yes.
And Bruce is ready to go, so I put him on the lead. Normally, Emmett doesn't go out for another hour, right? He enjoys the peace while Bruce is outside and hanging with Mom.
Yeah.
Well, I open the door, and Emmett bolts.
Yep.
And so Bruce takes a pee, and meanwhile I'm grabbing the lead, and I'm yelling for Victoria to get cheese, right? And I turn around, and Emmett gives me the look, right?
Yeah.
And the look isn't too good.
Yeah.
So, bang, he's off, right? Bruce is going,
It's
oh,
that
my God.
familiar look that 20 and I know really well. Like, he'll be there all innocent, and then he's like that. We'll be behind there, and he'll go. And he bolts that way.
And you know you're in trouble,
Yeah.
right? So off he goes. I'm yelling for cheese. I'm in my dressing gown. I've got my fuzzy slippers on, the ones that Bruce likes to eat, and Emmett likes to growl at, right? And off I go down the road,
Yeah.
right? So, ready? We're getting into today's lesson. This is really good stuff. So, the power of words. So, the puppies, right? They're running along the sidewalk, along the road.
Yeah.
They cross the road safely.
Yeah.
There's a story.
Lots of traffic.
They didn't go out into traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They stayed on the sidewalk. They didn't go in the road, right? They stayed out of traffic. And so, check this out. There's all this talk about positive words, negative words, what words to use, what words to never, ever, don't ever say words like, what?
Yes.
So-
Especially in your affirmations and things like your imaginations.
Please don't use affirmations.
Yes.
Yeah, friends don't let friends use affirmations. So, Emmett crosses the road safely. Right? Those are nice words, right? Emmett, little guy, right? Crosses, okay? Yeah, the road, right?
Yeah.
The Beatles, why don't we do it in the road, right? And safely, that's a nice word, isn't it? But you could take any of those words and drive them from something that's not good. Right? It's not the word that matters. We can say, oh, well, you should be thinking safely. Don't ever form a business or drive a car. Driving a car is not necessarily safely or safe. And, the road. Don't ever cross or don't speak to strangers, right?
Yeah.
All these words get all this baggage associated with them. And what we're here to tell you today is it's not the word being good or bad or positive or negative. Again, you get it?
Yeah.
If you're going to control your words, it's like pretending the gas gauge. You get in your car, right? And there's a gas gauge. And when the needle's over that way, it means it's full.
Yeah.
So what if hey, Rick, otherwise known as Richard, what if you instead, you got out the red freaking marker and you went, would that keep your tank always full?
Yeah, I hear that because when we try to control our words, then all
Control
of us,
your words.
isn't it? It's like It's like,
Hold
oh,
your
I
breath.
can't use that word.
I can't let people hear that word.
Yes, so I won't think that word.
But I'll feel it. I'll feel it.
And
right?
yeah, straight away everything's contracted. It's a bit like our vid a couple of months ago when we're talking about contraction and pressure and all of that.
That might have been yesterday.
It might have been.
So long ago.
Yeah. And actually, well, sorry, you've got more to say.
No,
and
this
then
is great.
I've got
This is great.
something little that
I'm just going to do interjections like, fear your words, people. Fear them. They're powerful. Right? Praise the Holy Swiss. Right?
Well, I fell into that trap 2
Didn't we all?
days ago.
Thank you, Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
And Est.
Oh, landmark, I did that. Yes. Some bits I really liked and some bits I hated.
Yeah, there were some goody bits. Hey, Rick.
Has Rick done it?
Yes, Richard and I have had to talk about it.
Right.
We've
do all three?
We've had the conversation.
The conversation. So, yeah, so the trap that I fell into was...
This is so good.
What?
No, keep going. I just got to remember the word conversation.
Because I spoke this to you after I'd been thinking it. Because I remembered being outside, hearing some of that 9 to 5 traffic, like the 9 a.m. crowd going to work at 7 a.m. to make it to the city by 9 and all of that. And I thought, I just don't want to hear traffic anymore. Go away, like no more traffic. And then I said to you hang on a minute, I fell into like, oh my God, but what if that means then I'll become deaf and the traffic will still be there? Like all I wanted was no more traffic noise. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And so I was saying to you how that I don't want to go deaf. Like it just kept bounding until it was like, I want it to be peaceful in the valley and hear more bird song.
You notice she's finding feelings and experiences. She's not trying to control her words. Your words are dangerous.
Well, right? I did fall into it, didn't I? It was like the control because the beginning bit was, I don't want to hear any more traffic noise.
We all can do this.
Yeah.
That's the thing. By the way, as soon as you say, I never make a mistake, when we get the email that says, I'm doing everything perfectly, I am a 100% follower, nothing is working, what tells me is you've got blinders on. You have no idea how much you're missing.
Yeah.
God, the amount of, like Neville would talk about, you know how many mistakes I make a day? Heaps, right? Yeah, he still didn't have it, quote unquote, down 100%. Okay? So,
sorry.
Yeah, this is really important. Always be exploring. Greg and I were just talking about this on the Facebook group. The joy of exploring, of experimenting, of discovering. And we're back. So, there's a word that came up while Victoria was talking. Okay.
A word?
Yes.
Want word?
No. It's called conversation. We have to have the conversation, right? So Rick and I had a conversation. What a fast... There's nothing wrong with the word conversation. But where is it being driven from? Like, we have to talk. Okay? You know what I love about her? I love that we can do this thing called talking.
Yeah.
We do. Okay? As you can imagine, right? We're doing it now. We do it when we're not on the framey thing. But we talk.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, hey, you got a second? I'd love to talk to you about something. Okay? Versus we need to talk. Right? There's nothing wrong with the word need or we or talk.
Yeah.
But if they're driven from, we need to talk.
Yeah. From a week of sitting on the subject silently and then
exactly.
we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to You get it? Versus like, what we do is we talk, we communicate, we have fun, we relate. By the way, people want a relationship, learn, explore. Don't just manifest a relationship, a virtual noun that, give me a cup of relationship, right? You can manifest a car, you can manifest a relationship, right? I can see your car, but your relationship is, you can't get a cup or a pound of relationship. That's a virtual noun. Move back a little bit to verbs, okay? Just as a tiny twist to the show today. And I'm not talking about the words. I'm talking about, I notice how her and I relate. You notice how we relate. Do we have to tell you about our relationship? Not at all. You can just watch us relate. You want a relationship? Imagine relating like this. how cool is this? This is sweet. And so you don't have to worry about the words when people say, so did you find Mr. Right yet? People say, what do I tell them?
I found lots of wrongs. Right's around the corner.
Yeah, you tell them, you know, I'm imagining being married and I'm still single. What do I tell my friends? Tell them you're married. That way they lock you up, okay? And when they lock you up, you can probably meet somebody in the psych ward that's there for the same reason.
Yeah.
And then marriage comes along and all sorts of good fun, right? You just, don't bottle feelings by watching your words.
You can, and you feel it when you bottle them, don't you? It literally feels like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
We have people tell us, watch my words, right? No, get this, right? Yeah, they're watching what they're saying and holding their breath. And so we ask them, how's that feel? And they go, feel?
What's that?
Feel. Yeah, what's that, right? While you're busy watching, I'm terrified of these word things. They're powerful. By the way, words represent thoughts. Thoughts are generated by thinking. Thinking is generated by how you feel. If you feel... Okay, if I feel like a competent teacher, I'm going to have a thinking process that a competent teacher has, which will generate thoughts that a competent teacher has. You get it? It's not that the thoughts are things and they're powerful. Sure, right. So, in the end. Sorry,
I just went on a side tangent because I suddenly remembered.
I love your side tangents.
Yeah, no, I suddenly remembered about Landmark. Not that this is for Landmark, but one of their key phrases is the be, do, have.
Yes. They stole
and it's the being, well, maybe.
Everyone steals everything.
The being, it's like feel from the state.
Yes.
Be in that state.
Yes.
And it's very much, and I think that was for me what I loved about Landmark.
Yep.
And also they talk a bit about the space, which is a bit like how this whole space opens up, which is... I see it more like when we're not controlling, contracting and all of that, all of a sudden you open up and the bridges of incident follow.
Absolutely.
And that's sort of what they were teaching, and I can see from Neville's how it's aligned to Neville in that way.
Yep.
I don't know.
Except they blame Landmark for it all. Yeah, no. You want more? Come to the next course.
Yeah.
You have to. Bring a friend. Bring 4 friends.
Oh, yeah.
Bring 4 friends to the next course. Right? That's the only way you're going to get to the next level. Because if you don't enroll your friends, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Seeming separation. Bad.
Yeah. So, got all of that.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. So... All right, so we had heaps of comments. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's been loads.
Andrew, Max, Richard. Yeah. We can squint some more at the thing. Yeah, we need a...
I know.
We need some way to make it go.
Yeah.
Now, show what you're doing. Show them what you're doing.
Oh. Magnifying glass. Because the print is this
the print,
big.
Facebook. The print is this
so
big.
I can see...
Right?
What's he say?
I don't know. We'll skip that. We'll get to the comments later.
Intimacy, Andrew said.
Intimacy. Intimacy. Right. Andrew, I like intimacy. Intimacy, if I've got me under my skin.
No, the magnifying glass doesn't work. Okay.
All right. So, I guess that's about it for today. We've been on for 13 minutes and 14 seconds. Yeah. By the way, last month, we did like 20-some shows, all about 10 to 12 minutes each. Yeah, most of them got between 200 to 500 viewers. Do the math. Is this good fun or what? Yeah, we just love it. This is just an essential part of our morning, your evening, and it's just lovely. So thank you guys all for showing up, guys and gals, and for the comments, even when we go on the rant and can't see them. And
I hope you made it, Andrea.
So
it was good to get your little PM this morning.
I'm going to go get the boys and go to the dog park.
Yep.
And
okay.
And Victoria's doing the yoga.
Off to the yoga.
And thank you guys. Remember the moral of the story. It's not the words that matter. It's what's driving the words. And notice how we chunked through that whole thing of the state of teacher, feeling, thinking, thought, word. Okay? A word represents a thought. A thought is generated by a thinking. A thinking is dictated by the feeling. The feeling is dictated by the state. Okay? And if you're trying to control the freaking tail, that's just stupid. Right?
Yeah, you'll constantly be chasing it.
Constantly chasing your thoughts, okay? Or words, rather, okay? controlling your words to chase your thoughts to... No. What's the state you're living from? Your behaviors, which include your words, will show the state that you're living from. I think I just saw Richard turn into a little dot. There he is. Did you see him? A little dot with love. I think that was Richard.
Heart.
Do it again. Whoever just did that.
Someone gave us a heart.
That's Richard
there's
and a
another
heart.
one.
Yeah, that's so cool.
How
now
do
we
you
can
know
see
it's
who's doing
Richard?
it.
Oh, is
You
it?
can see a little Richard, like a little
right.
Richard in a ball.
Thank
See?
you.
Boom, there he is.
Oh, and
a thumbs
Andre's
up.
there.
Cool. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery. And freedom. It's fun. It's freedom is fundamental. By the way, math, right? So the bank back in Pennsylvania has this thing. They put out, they spent like $100,000, right, on this campaign that says math is fun. Right? Now, if words had power in them, all these kids would go, praise the Holy Swiss. Math is fun. Right? Isn't what happened.
Excuse me.
On the other hand, if they taught the rule of 72 back in grade school, okay, and taught how math actually equals money, I bet you kids would be interested. Versus, you've got an apple. Sally has an apple.
How many
apples do you and Sally have? I'm going, is Sally hot? Does she got a nice smile?
She might have an extra 2 apples.
You get it? That's it. Have a wonderful day, folks.
Okay.
See you at freeneville.com.
See ya.